screen, I guess.
Man,
is that better? That's a little better. I need to go with some light at.
I see you. How you doing?
Okay. How y'all doing out there?
Okay.
How y'all doing?
Good.
How you doing, Rob?
I'm well. How are you and the fam?
We all good over here. No corona at this house. Hallelujah.
Nothing.
No coughing. Yeah, we coughing, but it ain't corona. Right. It ain't corona related. If you coughing and ain't no smoke coming out, run to the doctor.
That's the problem. That's the problem.
Right.
Again, one of the realest human beings, man. Again, Melanie Camacho, thank you for joining my live. Thank you for getting on my podcast. Really funny podcast.
No lipstick. Okay.
Hey,
Keep talking.
This is season, though. Everybody being real. I said, Corona got my hair. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. You know,
right. Right.
My first question I like to ask you to jump right into, give me something real. No matter what you want to share, whatever in your life, whatever your experience, your advice, whatever. Give me something real.
Well, my real is I'm having a little bit of an issue with this pandemic thing going on for these comedians. It's a struggle. There are so many millionaire comedians. It's over 10. I don't know why they can't all get together and do a fundraiser to help other comedians. Because unless you a millionaire, even when this pandemic is over, I mean, the list to get in the club is going to be outrageous. And the club is going to take advantage of it. It's going to be pay cuts. They're going to be like, well, look, we got to do 6 feet apart. We can't afford that. This is what it is. So the struggle is real out here. It's a million fundraisers for these essential workers. And I thank God for each and every one of them. God bless every essential worker out there. I'm not telling you to not donate to them, but they need to have one fundraiser for all these comics struggling. I mean, if it ain't nothing but to give us $100 a piece for some groceries, I mean, it's outrageous to me how they have not got together and tried to do anything for the comedians or even the entertainers. There's a lot of entertainers. There's no concerts. It's no clubs. It's no what they doing in New York. There's no plays. No entertainers are working.
All live performers are really struggling right now. And
really struggling. We the ones robbing Walmart and shit. So that's us.
I started a fund for performers because I do a live show on Friday night. You know, because live performers are essential because we make people's lives better by what we do.
Comedy is healing people.
It is.
If the doctors ain't doing it, we doing it.
That's fact. One thing I really learned from the Jill Scott, Erykah Badu live is that live performers, no matter who they are, no matter what level, they do deserve something for what they do on live. So, I mean, if you give
they making a killing.
Man, they deserve it too.
And when you getting 1 million, 2 million people on your live or on your YouTube paying $1.99, that's a lot of damn money. And even though a lot of those stars make big money, you know, they spending big money. So they still got, you know, house notes and cars and other stuff to pay that they would have been paying with their performance money that they will not be getting right now. You know, and it's hard for a performer to collect unemployment too, you guys. I got lucky though.
You more than lucky. You blessed. I'm glad you went there.
I am so blessed. God is so good to Melanie Camacho. It's unreal.
Your story is so fantastic. You know what I'm saying? It's just an awesome ride. I mean, you started comedy, and early on you got.
You ain't seen nothing yet. It's about to pop off. You just keep watching. 2020's finna set it off for Melanie Camacho. Y'all watch. I got some stuff in the making, so just stay tuned.
I'm looking forward to seeing it. I'm proud of you. You stepped out there and started writing, directing. You want to tell us about your film? You got what you got in the works, so you want to keep it on the road?
Yeah, no. Y'all, I've been talking about my film enough. And even the actors are kind of like, where is it? Just hold on. I'm a perfectionist. And until it's where I want it, it ain't going nowhere. How about that? It's too many haters out there waiting on me to fail. I'm trying to show each and every one of them. When you got God, there is no such thing as a mission impossible. I'm trying to preach to you.
Your baby too, huh? This your film is like your baby, right?
It's my baby. I put every dollar into it. Ain't nobody gave me a dime except for Sam Watson on this movie. Everything else. And after spending over $10,000 in editing, and I wasn't happy, I went on YouTube and learned how to edit my damn self. And I started editing my own movie. I got this thing.
That's awesome. I was going to ask you a question about, you know what I'm saying, I hear some females discuss the struggle of female comedians in the game. And I see you persevere. You work with some of the greats, Martin Lawrence, Cat Williams. I mean, your resume is fantastic. Share some of your experiences, how you feel the struggle is or the benefit.
Well, I've been blessed. You definitely in that department. A lot of women, female comedians, sometimes we make the wrong moves. Fucking the headliner ain't going to keep you on tour, people. Bringing the funny is what keeps you on tour. Stay in your lane. A lot of people will get cocky when they on a tour, and the headliner might have not had that great of a show that night, and you ripped. But guess what? The headliner's putting the asses in the seat. They wouldn't even know who you were if it wasn't for the headliner. So tone it down a notch and keep it moving. That's what you better do. Stay humble. So that's what I say. Stay humble. And just give it, I give it 110% every time I hit that stage. I don't care if it's 20 people or 20,000 people. I'm giving them what they came for. That's for sure.
I have yet to perform in front of the 20,000, you know what I'm saying? So what's the difference?
I've been so blessed.
What's the difference when you performing in front of that big audience? Is it
just bigger laughs. You got to wait a minute for them to finish laughing before you can get to the next joke, or they're not going to hear it because they still laughing. So I had to learn that the hard way. I'm ready. You know me, I'm a pounder. I don't tell a lot of stories. I'm going bam, bam, bam. I want you crying. I want a tear rolling down I want you bent over when I walk off that stage or while I'm on stage. You ain't got to get up at the end of my show, but you better bend over while I'm on there. If I see you telling me, stop, then I'm doing my job. And I get that sometimes. I love that when I'm looking in the audience and somebody, please don't say another thing. Don't say that. Warms my heart like no other. And even just watching the people dabbing their eyes with tissue. Oh my God, there's no feeling like it. So I really like the intimate crowds too, because I can talk to them after the show. With the big crowds, it's too many people. I can't. And I don't know how we're going to be doing that after this pandemic thing. Are we still going to be doing pictures after the show? With masks on or what?
Somebody got to be innovative, you know what I mean, creative, so things can be similar to what they were.
Back to normal or something. What did I do? I'm showing you my bathroom.
So you loving the stage. I love the stage as well. How are you supplementing it? What are you doing?
Man, I just don't know. They say it's like riding a bike. Once you do it, you got to go back. You can't mess with comedy. A true comedian's going to be a comedian no matter. But I beg to differ because Eddie Murphy is a true comedian, and he ain't did no comedy in quite a few years. And I dare him to go out without grinding first. You got to grind. So every one of us is in trouble. We got to go back out and redo our act again. We got to grind again because we ain't been on a stage in 90 days. This is never in the history of comedy has this happened, where I know a lot of people are going on live doing comedy shows, but that audience interaction, there's no making up for that. There's nothing you can do.
So bad. The audience interaction is something I love. I mean,
man, that instant gratification, nothing like it.
As far as actress, comedian, what do you prefer most? What is your most title you prefer most?
I prefer a comedian. There is nothing like the feeling. I've done shows where my fans come up to me after the show and tell me that they was having a really bad day. They didn't even want to come to the show. And they so glad that they made it. They forgot about their problems for that whole hour I was up there. And wow. That's what I'm in here for, to just make you forget about some stuff and let you know we all going through that, girl. You ain't by yourself. I done been there, done that, and everybody in this audience too. And when they can relate to what you're talking about, they done been through that or know somebody.
You know what? Just let me know that we all going through. I saw Shaq Big Toe on him and Kevin Hart live. Shaq Big Toe is so terrible. I'm like, oh, if he a millionaire and his toe look like this, we all face like that.
He ain't got enough money to get that toe cut off or fixed, right? Just go on and cut that toe off, Shaq. If I ain't seen it. But if you, I'm gonna take your word for it. It's bad.
Oh my goodness! I could not believe, to be a millionaire.
What is it? The toenail or what?
The whole toe looked like a cocoon. It looked like it's covered.
Wow!
Oh my goodness! I thought it was a dead snake because it's
long.
Hilarious! Oh my goodness! I didn't know what was happening with Shaq.
Hilarious! Oh my God! I ain't seen it, and I don't think I want to see it. I'm about to eat, so I don't want to see that.
You definitely want to be settled and everything. You might want to look it up a little bit and say, "What's this Shaq toe thing about?"
Okay.
Definitely not why you about to eat.
Right.
So the thing has put us in a situation where we have had to expand our game, and we can't be complacent with just hitting the stage as much as
Man, I'm selling corona-free cougar coochie right now because we in that time. So y'all holla, Melanie Comarcho at Instagram. Corona-free cougar coochie. No, I'm just kidding. But if things don't pick up, that's what I'm gonna be doing.
I love it. On the real though, your comedy is so fantastic. It's real, but it stays away from.
You're pretty funny too, Rob.
Thank you for you. And all the love you show. Always allow me to ride with you. We've been in New York, wherever, Memphis, everywhere. You show love.
If I'm on that stage and you in that city, I'm gonna get you up.
I appreciate you showing
love. And I don't
love.
get people up that ain't funny. I be like, well, I'm gonna tell them next time. I'm gonna give you a shout out though.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
And thank you for representing, because that make me look bad when I put somebody up that ain't funny. But you represent it every single time, so thank you.
My guy asked, what's the at least 3 comedy shows you have watched on Netflix?
Oh, man, I ain't even been watching no comedy shows. I've been watching documentaries. I'm such a critic that I haven't. But I did see Deion Cole's stand-up, and it was hilarious. I liked it. I like Deion Cole's. But I haven't watched a lot. I don't really like watching comedy on TV because what happens is you'll watch a show, and subliminally, 2 years later, you think you wrote that joke. No, you saw that joke on Netflix. And that's not your joke. That's why that comic wants to fight you. No, so in order to avoid that, I don't watch comedy. If you notice, when we performing at the club, I rarely stay. Once I've come off, unless I'm hosting, I'm out. Once I get off work, I'm out.
Yeah. See, I respect that. That's the same way I am, too. I don't want my ears to subconsciously absorb anything. I listen to laughs. Now, I can tell if...
Oh, yeah, there's some funny stuff out there. I wish I'd have wrote.
But I can hear for laughs, but I don't really hear for jokes. You know what I mean? That's awesome. So are you married or are you single?
I'm divorced, single, getting ready for number 2. It's time for husband number 2. I gotta hurry up because I can't do another pandemic. This dick diet about to kill me, Rob. Like what? I tell you what, when it do open back up, I'm gonna need you to bring your copy of your coronavirus test over here. I got the thermometer. You're gonna be taking a test, your temperature. And the only thermometer I got is the anal one, so if you don't want that, bring your own.
Y'all doing live? I'm saying I'll be zooming. I just have somebody come over there with me on the phone.
I know that's right.
So, you real funny. You go with the title of my podcast perfectly. So give me something funny to you. What's funny to you before we wrap up?
Oh, what's funny to me is all these people walking around with these masks on now. So all the yuck mouths and the stink breaths get to smell what they breath, what we smelling. And a lot of them can't even do it. You'll see people walking around with their mask on, but their nose ain't in there because them niggas are about to die smelling their own goddamn breath. Now, when this thing is over with, I need you to go on and get you a root canal or your tooth pulled or your stomach pumped. I don't know what's going on. But that breath is killing. And then they want to eat your coochie. Not mine. You ain't finna give me no corona. You think that halitosis to my... Nope.
They called me one time, too. My man did catch me one time. I was like, damn, this me?
Yeah. It's a wake-up call.
That's why this ain't all bad. The pandemic ain't all bad. These motherfuckers needed to know that.
They need to smell. Even us. I mean, there was a day I went to the store and I was like, ooh. Soon as I get home, I'm brushing my teeth. Lord. And it turned out it was the guy in front of me breath. It wasn't even mine. It came through the mask.
You gotta get a tighter mask then, baby. That mask ain't supposed to...
Okay, he need that
N95. So you in California right now?
I'm always in Cali. This is my house. This is where I grew up. Morningside, I want to shout y'all out. That's the high school I graduated. But I've been here in LA since I was 8 years old. My mom came here on vacation from Chicago, and next thing I know, we was moving to LA. I'm like, I thought we was just going to Disneyland, but nope. Ended up moving here, didn't want to come. I'm so glad my mom brought us. I don't even remember the snow. I do not remember it, but we were so sheltered. I come from a bougie black family. No, we no ghetto there. Everybody had jobs. This is the first time I ever got food stamps in my life.
Okay.
They had that Cal Fresh thing. Think I didn't please. I applied for that, and they sent me a couple of dollars, an EBT card. I was too excited. Hey.
If they give you a little change, you might well go.
Okay. I was trying to sell mine for some gas. Hey.